everyone. Welcome back to Eyes on Prize. I want to discuss a little bit about nursing home today. So my question is nursing home the best choice for your loved one? So we want to talk about that today. For those who join me for the first time, I welcome you to this channel. Remember to like, share, and comment. Let's talk about nursing home. So I just found out that a friend of mine that I know, back in the days is in a nursing home. So this guy is a veteran, and he's a retired veteran, which really good stand-up guy that I've known over the years. And I remember when my husband left, he was the one that taught me how to do electrical work. You know, he showed me how to do a lot of stuff. Even when I was on my roof, I called him and I was on my roof fixing a shingle. And I remember when I got off the roof, I said to him, "What if I had fell?" He said, "Well, I would try my best to catch you," which he was just hilarious. But I'm telling you a little bit about who he is to me so I can actually tell the story. So what happened is there was a tragic in his life. And the tragic was when he went in the basement and he found his son dead, his eldest son dead in the basement. So from then on his health and everything just went down, which he got a stroke and all that. So he has this huge house and he was the one that he will build the porch on it. And everything is a wife desire. He will give her every single thing her heart desired. That's the kind of guy he is. And the funniest thing is, I did not know that my friend has been in a nursing home for over 3 years. I could not believe it. And I remember one day I was going on my run, and I decided to stop at their house to find out, what happened if they moved. So when I rang the doorbell, the wife came out, and we were there talking. Found out she sold this truck that he just bought before he went into the nursing home. But the point I'm making is, they have a big house. He's a veteran. So in my opinion, they could have got a living nurse, because the house is big enough for their loved one to stay at the house instead of going or living at a nursing home facility. Okay? They had already, the VA already came in and gave the tub, the sitting tub. They remodeled the bathroom just for him. But I guess it got to a point that she did not want to be bothered anymore. Remember, he still had remaining sons living at the house and grandkids. So when she told me that he was at the nursing home, I asked permission to make sure I can go, and she said it was okay. I have been going now for over 7 months, and I have not seen her nor the sons or the nephew, grandkid coming there. And every time I go, I said, "Did your wife come?" She was like, "Which day's today?" And I told him, and he was saying, "I haven't seen her over a week." So I remember I called her, and I called his name and said, "He said he haven't seen you over a week." And she just laughed. It was not funny. To her, it was funny. I'm like, "It's not funny. He is your husband." And I remember one day I went there, and I asked him how his day was, and he said, "I don't know. Today I just felt like something here." He said, "I don't know what it is. I never felt this way before, and it never bothered me, but I just felt like I'm missing something." And when I listened to him, I can hear the pain, but I knew who he was missing. That was his son that died. And then I said to him, "What do you want?" He said, "I want to be able to go once a month just to sit on my porch, and come back home. So I said, you just want to go home like for maybe a weekend and come back? And he was like, yeah, I just want to go home. I don't want to live at my home. I want to come back. So that also tells me that he is missing his family. So when I called his wife and I told her, I said, can we work something out that he can be able to come home at least on a Sunday, even take him to church or something, just a one-day thing? Her answer to me was, who gonna take care of him? When he come, he don't want to go back home. We having a hard time for him to go back home. And I'm thinking, really? You worried about him do not want to go back to the nursing home? Instead, when you marry somebody, it's for better and for worse. Not to put him in a nursing home and stuck him in a nursing home and don't care about him. I remember I went and looked for him this week. And this is what I noticed when I go to the nursing home this week. There was a Caucasian guy, and my friend was out in the lobby with everybody else. And this guy was begging them to take him back to the room. And every time they tell him to go to sit back down or just stay there until somebody can help you. We need to make sure everybody eat first, because I think it was supper time. Let everybody eat first, and then we'll take you to the room. And I was out there with my friend for at least 30 minutes. And within that 30 minutes I was there, everybody come around to ask him, do you want us to take you back to the room? Do you want your supper? They were so attentive to me and him being there that I realized all of this was not real. It was fake. Because the Caucasian guy that was there wanted to go to his room. They told him to sit and wait. And when they decide to take my friend back to the room, the guy was still there. And he had to wait, and I heard them shove him away to say, just so sit. And I can hear the voice they were irritated because he keep asking them to take him to the room. And I really wanted to go take him to the room. I know I could not, but I really wanted to go and take him to the room. And when we went back to my friend's room, I realized the TV wasn't even working. They don't care. So I called him and can y'all get someone to come and fix it? And I asked my friend when this happened. He said a couple of days ago. So they knew all of this. But when nobody is visiting you in the nursing home, they will treat you like crap. Like I said, I've been going there for 7 months now, and every time I go, this is what I see they feed him. This is a man that is diabetic, and he also has to be on oxygen 24/7. And he is overweight too, and because of the stroke, he can barely move and all that. So tell me, why are they feeding him ice cream? Why are they giving him this big cookie? Why are they giving him that big cookie? And every time I go, they giving him ground meat on a bun, or fried chicken on a bun, or fried fish and a bun. And this week, I have no clue what this is. So you tell me what this is. Why would they serve a person like that fried every time I go? Fried food on a bun. And today it was, don't know what that meat is, because I asked my friend, what is that? He said, well, if I know. But he was eating it because they gave it to him. So this is what they gave him this week. You tell me if that's okay to feed people in a nursing home, with especially the state he is in. Okay, sometimes I go in, they have ice cream. And once in a while, they have a small cup of mixed fruits in it. But my thing is, why y'all not taking care of these people that paying you to take care of them? The last time he had the Capitol on, and it was full, and I can hear him grunting, and I'm like, do you want me to call the nurse? And he keep looking at the door to see if somebody was there, and I was there for over an hour and a half, and they did not come and change him. He had a stained shirt on the whole time, and I left late, and I knew he was nursing home, in my opinion, is not a good thing for your loved one. They stop their life when they have you to take care of you. They had a life before the kids come into the world. And they stopped and they took care of us, make sure we go to college and all that. But why is it when the table is turned, it's like we have her life and we don't want us to stop her life or, disrupt her life for a loved one. Let we place them in a nursing home because we got to live her life. I don't think that is right. So when I was praying for him this week, and when I finished praying for him, I could see he was holding back the tears. I saw the tears in his eyes, and I looked at him, and I said, listen, you did not leave me when I needed you. Every time I asked you for help, you were there for me. I will not leave you. I promise you I will come to look for you once every week, and I'm going to keep my promise. And every time I go, he had the biggest smile on his face, like he's so happy. When he sees my face, he's a happy camper. You can see he don't laugh at all. He's always serious. But whenever I go, that's the only time he gets some laugh in. I just wanted to share this story with somebody out there to let you know, if you put your loved one in a nursing home and you do not go as often or regular to go see that loved one, they're not going to treat them right. They're really not. They're really not. And that's what I want to talk about today. So tell me what you think about what I have said, because I felt his pain and I felt his loneliness. I felt it all. And that's why every time I go, I pray that God will always cover him. It doesn't matter what happened there. He's always going to be covered. All right, so that's what I want to talk about today. So you have a good day. Be blessed.